again today with another Oh My God reaction for you guys. Oh my god, I feel like it's been 10 million, 10,000, 6 billion, trillion years since I've done an Oh My Girl intro. You know what, it feels like that, but I think it might actually be that long, and I'm super excited because they're dropping a mini album. I think it's a mini album. Yes, it's a mini album, and I will be doing an album first listen as well. So the album first listen will be split in two parts, and part one of the album first listen will be included in this video. So I'm going to be checking out the Summer Comes MV, and then the first two B-sides, Celebrate and Type, and then of course I'll post part two of the album first listen straight after this. I'm super excited. Let's just go. Disclaimer, I don't like to react with captions on as I find them distracting. I like to concentrate on the music, and the music production is what I like to comment on the most. When I'm looking at the words at the bottom of the screen, I'm missing parts of the song, their vocals, and I'm missing parts of the MV and choreo. I'll read the lyrics later in my own time. Okay, let's go. Oh My Girl, Summer Comes, MV, let's go. I hope it's not disco. I'm hoping and praying. It's been years. Ooh. It's been a million years. No more disco. I'm loving these visuals already. Very Oh My God. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, vocals. Amores. Ooh, they're getting the vocals early. I was worried, but oh. Ooh. There's subtle disco elements in this pre-chorus. Wow, she looks fantastic. Can I just say her skin looks incredible? She looks nice and brown. Oh, vocals, I must say. So far, I only really like the verses, but it's fun. Ad-libs.
Sunglass 캠버에 몸만 가둬도 keep your pants on. 어서 가더라도 조금만 전화할게. 비밀이니 소리는 줄일게. 바람이 부르니 자연이 달리니 지금 떨리니 보이니 내 가슴이
Vocals. Okay, so I think you all know kind of what's coming. I really like the verses. I love the verses. I felt the verses were quite different. I can't really place the genres. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the verses were constantly changing as well. I feel like the first verse was very different to the second verse, and I really enjoyed that. Like the beat, the instrumentation, it was quite odd, and I really liked that. It was different. Going into the pre-chorus, I didn't mind the pre-chorus. It was nice, really nice melodies. However, I could hear the disco influences coming in as we came into the pre-chorus, but I was hoping maybe as we go into the chorus we kind of steer away from that, those subtle disco influences I could hear, maybe go into something house, I don't know, something a bit more poppy in terms of just normal like 2023 pop music, but it did go into more of a disco sound. To me, the chorus sounded like every other chorus that was out in 21, 22, for girl groups, the majority of girl groups, just the disco sound, man. I'm bored of it. Doesn't appeal to me anymore whatsoever. So I found the chorus boring. It was fun. It's not like a chorus where I'm like, oh, I can't listen to that, oh, it's horrible. It's fun. It's a nice sort of summery chorus, and I feel like this is more so Oh My Girl sound now that they're going for compared to their earlier stuff, which is my favorite. I prefer their earlier stuff a lot more. Like, I was obsessed with their earlier stuff, and then to be fair, I love their earlier stuff and I still love their B-sides. It's just for some reason their title tracks always tend to go in a more disco-y vibe, which isn't for me. It's just boring for me at this point. I used to love disco sounds, but I'm just bored of it. Anyway, other than that, I did really enjoy the verses, which makes me feel like maybe I might listen to the song more, because I really like the verses and I want to hear the verses again, and then maybe I'll just get used to the chorus and just deal with the disco vibes, I feel. One thing I must say though is immediately from the get-go, as soon as the song started, we were getting some really strong vocal moments. I said that immediately, like the impact of the vocals, straight away I was like, oof, oof. And it was subtle as well in the beginning, but as the song went on, there was some really nice and solid vocal moments. So yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. It was really fun. I was bored of the disco sound, and I actually really loved the verses. That's where I'm standing on the title track. Loved the MV. Didn't notice much of the choreo because I was concentrating on the song, but I loved the visuals, the summery visuals. That one member who looked sun-kissed, I don't know what her name is. I forgot her name. I feel like I know like three. I think I know three of their names. I never did a guide. I did like a rough little, rough thing. What is it called? Like a profile thing, just to quickly learn their names, but I never did a proper guide. But the girl who was sun-kissed, the fact that they didn't brighten and lighten and make her skin look paper white, she looked so good. Like with her hair up, with the tan skin, oh my goodness, I was mesmerized. She looked so damn good. Anyway, let's go on to the first two B-sides. Okay, let's go with the first B-side, which is called Celebrate. I've now noticed the golden hourglass, there's like seashells on it. I swear to God, everybody's obsessed with like mermaids and sea underwaters because of the Little Mermaid movie. Anyway, let's go. This sounds like it's gonna be a house. Ooh. Oh, I love this already. Oh. See? Oh my god. This reminds me of the earlier stuff more.
hit till you try. Feel like I'm a Miley, yeah. 우리 지금 gorgeous night. No cap 더 진심이야. 손으로 가려둔 눈부신 눈 햇살이 이 무대를 비추다. 처음엔 우리는 가장 빛나는 시절 한가운데 있는 중 물결에 맞춰 함께 리듬을 타자. 우리가 Oh celebration 지금 너와 내 마음은 vibrato 저 파도처럼
Can you hear the harmonies in the back? Vibration. That bass. That melody right there. That choppy bits, that oh my goodness, now that is what I'm talking about. I wanted more of a chorus like that, where it's just a bit dancey but poppy, do you know what I mean? Rather than all the disco influences. I don't know, that just hits way more for me. Something about that did remind me a little bit more of the earlier sound. I love that so much. The instrumentation was stunning. There were so many little details within the instrumental. There was like this little whistly flute sound that I associate with underwater vibes. I can't really explain it, but I think you know exactly what I mean. There was just all these little intricate little sounds here and there that was so nice. I love the melodies. There were really nice chord sequences where the melodies would sort of follow in those chord sequences, and it was so nice, especially in the chorus. That one chord change and then that melody, oh my god, and that little breakdown, that da, 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 da. You know I love little like dun, 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 like I love little moments like that so much. Oh my god, that was so good. Also, again, vocals. I feel like people forget to talk about Oh My Girl when it comes to conversations about some of the best vocals in the K-pop industry. Really and truly underappreciated in the vocal conversation. Let's go on to the next B-side. Okay, so next up we have the B-side, Queen Bee, and I'm a little bit confused because when I looked up the track list to do my schedule, the track was called Type, but now I was looking for it, I was like, why isn't there no Type? And then I checked on Spotify and it said Queen Bee, and I was like, oh, okay. So anyway, next we have Queen Bee, let's go. Oh, Type. She's ever seen Type? That sound reminds me of clowns. Where are we going? Okay. All that piano. I love that. Just is that brass? By the way, look at my beauty spot. Look at that, 저기 꽃밭이 가득한 비리. I checked like MPS 소리는 더 크게 들어봐. sequence.
너의 향기에 널 매일 취해
Sequence, sequence.
여기 내워서 펼쳐지는 beautiful flowers
Hey.
눈을 감고 와 이 바람 안에서
Hello.
내 타입
Love that piano, that dum dum dum. Are there any stage watching? Ooh.
Drink up. That's right. Whoa, whoa, yeah.
Whoa.
네 보이나 가득 채운 내 샤니 mommy. It's gotta be get don't matter. It's so yummy, yummy. 또 발을 잡아서 who's so pretty.
Wow. Yo, that one was crazy. I know I've been going on about their vocals non-stop, but oh my goodness gracious me. I feel like that didn't really sound like an Oh My Girl song. That was giving me JYP. Like that was just fully giving me like a JYP type of track. It was reminding me of Twice in some parts. It was also reminding me of Stray Kids. That na 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 na. I feel like that's quite a stretch. That's why I said, do I have any stage watching? It kind of reminds me of like a melody they'd usually have on like a Japanese release. I can't really explain it, but that track was giving me JYP. It didn't really sound like an Oh My Girl track, but I'm really, really glad they went for it because I feel like with vocals as strong as theirs, I feel like one of the reasons that their vocals sometimes get forgotten within the conversation of vocals might be because of their songs. I feel like sometimes they don't have songs that allow them to really sort of push their vocals a lot more. Don't get it twisted, they definitely have songs like the title track, right? Their vocals stood out immediately to me. But I feel like sometimes it's great for them to have these type of, it reminds me of like a show, what's it called? I can't explain it, but I'm looking for a specific thing. I can't get it. Almost maybe a little bit theatrical. I don't know, but they need sometimes songs like this where they can just really sort of show off their vocals, and I feel like it did what it was supposed to do. The rapping as well was bonkers. That flow, insane. That was very, very fun. I enjoyed that. That's the end of part 1. I shall see you in a minute for part 2. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Go to follow me on Instagram, guys. Go to follow me on Twitter. And yeah, goodbye.
어.